Flipping awesome. Hello and welcome to Journey on the Trail. Today I'm at Massanutten Resort doing the Massanutten Ridge Trail. It's just an out and back, and family was still asleep this morning after our full day in Shenandoah National Park yesterday. So just thought I'd get out by myself for a little bit this morning and see what this trail has to offer. Right out the gate there was a really beautiful overlook, so views were pretty good, and so far the trail's not disappointing. It's nice. Liking this trail so far. I mean, for a day hike, really can't beat it. A lot of good views. You could really see really well in the fall. It's blazed well with blue blazes. Trying to hike somewhat fast today because this is our last day in the resort, so want to knock this out and get back and spend the rest of the day with family. Donned my chin bonnet, aka face mask. Ran into a few people, had a kid with them and stuff, and we all maintained social distancing, put our masks on, and so far it's been pretty good. Did pass one couple that didn't, but I got away from them pretty well. It's a weird world we're in right now, but at least we're still getting to enjoy things we normally would. We just could wear a face mask. I mean, not going to complain. We're lucky to still have what we have. This trail, I mean, it was listed as being moderately difficult, and I'd agree. Cool. Trying to people squeeze through there. I will not be today. Been eating too much on my vacation. Don't think I could fit. This is definitely more of an interesting hike than I expected. I'm pretty pleased. Wow, the view does not disappoint. Rock scrambling ahead. Man, I love it. Much better trail than I presumed it to be. Definitely one, I haven't seen any, but you want to keep an eye out for snakes here. Lots of rocks. Chipmunks. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to startle you. That's beautiful. Wow. You can see where we're staying. Not sure I can point it out too good here, but it's behind that pool. Or no, not even behind it, it's to the right of that pool. That's where I'm staying. Definitely some areas where you'd want to be careful if you brought kids. This is definitely, they call it a ridge. They're not flying. Just something to be mindful of. It's beautiful, but you'd want to take precautions. I think I'd bring my daughter here till she was probably at least 7 or 8. Holy smokes, that's a rock field there. We're going up. I see my blue blaze. Daggone. Impressive. Wish I had more time to show some shots of me hiking up this, because just a straight on shot doesn't show. But I mean, it's challenging. And I've been on harder, but for a day hike, I am very impressed. But they've blazed it very well. Last leg of this is on a gravel road. Looks like it's not too far of a road walk. So earlier, I feel horrible. And if this girl happens to watch this video, which I highly doubt, I'm really sorry. But I was moving off the trail and put my mask up. So I saw somebody coming and I thought they heard me. Trying to give them some space. She didn't hear me. And I scared her pretty bad and felt horrible. So I'll show you here in a minute. You just keep on hiking up towards the tower. And back on the trail. You'll see it just right of the shelter for this tower. Highly recommend to continue this direction. You'll get to see here in a minute why this is good, but there's a open area that you can see a lot more at, and it's only like 0.1 miles, if that, further. Holy smokes. Wow. Wow. Oh man, I'm up with the birds. Too flippin' awesome. Take a look at that, folks. That's awesome too, man. So awesome. So flippin' beautiful. Wow. Flipping awesome. Virginia, folks. Yeah, couldn't ask for more perfect timing. I mean, I had that place all to myself, and coming back down, I just ran into my first other hiker. I haven't seen another hiker today since that girl I scared, and that was over an hour ago. I've literally passed like a dozen people going where I just came from. I had that place to myself for 20 minutes. Trail got a lot busier after lunchtime here. I'm about 1:10 right now, and I've probably seen, I don't know, I didn't really keep track, but creeping on 24 people now. A few with face masks, most with not, but I'd flip mine up and move off the trail and let them go by. So it worked out fine. A lot of people without water, or one bottle for a whole family, stuff like that. I'm like, ooh. I ended up not being able to film at the end of the trail. There's just way too many people around, so I ended up stopping there, and got to the car, and we're just at it was just under 6 miles total. It's probably a little less because of some of the extra stops I made, etc. But it was definitely fun. Highly recommend. You know, I saw some people out with little kids. I don't think that they're going to make it too far. And then I saw people out there with like open-toed shoes and stuff. They're not going to make it too far. It's a somewhat of a rugged trail, and it gets hot, so bring water. I saw hardly anybody was bringing backpacks up. I would recommend a backpack with food. Definitely more than, you know, one 24-ounce bottle of water for a family. But you know, it's got some amazing views, especially at the very end. So I highly recommend, if you get on it, make it to the end. It's definitely worth the trip. But anyways, thank you for joining Journey on the Trail.